Have you ever noticed that chaotic wall of numbers stamped into your tire? Most drivers assume it is just a sizing chart or a factory serial number. But when actor Paul Walker died in a high-speed crash, investigators uncovered something no one had thought to check.
According to reports, the tires on the vehicle involved were over 9 years old.
So, what if these random numbers are actually warning you that your tire is about to fail at high speeds? Welcome to Simple Why. These tire numbers could save your life. To truly understand why a few raised digits on a rubber sidewall hold your family's safety together, we have to travel back to 1971. The United States Department of Transportation realized that millions of vehicles were cruising on high-speed highways with zero standardized system for tracking tire safety. They mandated a universal tire identification number, forcing every single manufacturer on Earth to mold a permanent code directly into the rubber sidewall. On paper, it was a quiet regulatory update. But the true wake-up call exploded onto front-page news in the year 2000 during the infamous Firestone and Ford Explorer tire disaster. There, tread separation incidents caused hundreds of fatal rollover accidents. When federal investigators at NHTSA dissected those shredded rubber carcasses, they uncovered a terrifying mechanical truth that shocked the entire automotive world. The tires had not failed because of sharp nails, low inflation pressure, or worn-down tread grooves. They failed because the rubber itself had silently died of old age from the inside out. Here's a mind-blowing fact. Rubber is an organic chemical compound that never stops reacting with the surrounding atmosphere. This means a tire silently degrades, oxidizes, and loses its structural integrity over time, even if it sits parked in a temperature-controlled garage without ever driving a single mile. Think of a brand new car tire like a fresh, stretchy rubber band or a crisp butter cookie. When rubber is freshly molded, sulfur crosslinks bind the long polymer chains tightly together, giving the tire its elastic road grip and structural strength. You might look at your tire and see deep, sharp tread grooves that look virtually untouched. You might assume you own a pristine set of wheels because your car sat covered in a garage for years with barely any mileage. But while the wheels sat motionless, the internal chemistry was quietly rotting away. Automotive safety experts and veteran mechanics have repeatedly raised red flags about this hidden chemical breakdown. This brings us to the ultimate secret hidden at the very end of every DOT code.
On the sidewall of all passenger car and light truck tires is the DOT number.
The final 4 isolated digits tell you the exact week and year your tire was born. If those numbers read 1,820, your tire rolled off the assembly line during the 18th week of the year 2020. And here's another crazy fact. Major automakers alongside federal safety regulators enforce a strict threshold. Once rubber hits 6 years of age, your risk of a sudden, catastrophic tread separation blowout increases by a staggering 40% at highway speeds. This occurs regardless of how thick the tread looks. That cryptic code on your sidewall is a vital birth certificate, warning you when a rubber tire has silently turned into a lethal hazard. But aged rubber is only half of the high-speed survival equation. The other half is hiding right behind your wheel rim. Look through the spokes of high-performance sports cars or racing bikes, and you will see shiny steel brake discs carved with bold diagonal slots or drilled with dozens of clean holes. Why are expensive car brake discs drilled with dozens of holes or carved with diagonal grooves? Most auto enthusiasts assume these geometric patterns are etched purely to make the wheels look expensive and aggressive. Others believe those holes exist to shave off unnecessary metal weight, so the car can accelerate faster off the line. To trace where this design really came from, we have to travel back to the grueling endurance racetracks of the 1960s. Professional race car drivers hitting straightaways at terrifying speeds kept experiencing a nightmare known as brake fade. Motorsports engineers at performance houses like Porsche and Brembo began dissecting these failed braking systems. What they discovered changed automotive safety forever. You slam on your brakes at high speeds. At that extreme heat, the organic binding resins inside the brake pad instantly vaporize. This chemical reaction creates a high-pressure pocket of superheated gas, trapped right between the pad and the rotor, mixed with a thick slurry of fine ceramic dust. Because the truth is, cooling down hot metal is merely a secondary side benefit. Those slots and drilled holes are actually an emergency escape system designed to destroy a lethal cushion of gas. When that trapped gas expands, it acts like a high-pressure air cushion, literally floating the brake pad off the steel rotor. It is identical to hydroplaning on a flooded highway. Your tire never touches the asphalt because it is riding on a thin film of water. On a high-speed track, your brake pad never grips the metal disc because it is riding on a thin film of boiling gas. This robs your car of 30 to 50% of its stopping force right when you need it most. The slots and holes act like the drainage channels carved into highway pavement, or a windshield wiper sweeping across glass. They instantly swallow the superheated gas pocket, vent the trapped pressure, and scrape away dust and debris so the pad can bite directly into raw steel. Surprisingly, those exact holes also create structural weak points that can cause a steel rotor to crack under extreme heat. That is why top-tier Formula One cars avoid drilled discs entirely, using internal carbon-ceramic ventilation channels instead. So the next time you step into your car, take a closer look at your wheels. That obscure birth code stamped on the tire sidewall and those aggressive slots drilled into the steel brake rotor are not mere factory styling choices. They are two engineered lines of defense designed to prevent a high-speed catastrophe. One tells you when the rubber is silently rotting from within, while the other destroys a deadly cushion of boiling gas every time you slam on the brakes. If today's video changed how you look at your car, hit that like button and share this with a fellow driver. Subscribe to Simple Why for more hidden engineering revealed.